Welcome back, guys, to a brand new episode of the FC26 Lyon Career Mode series. Now, in this episode, we've got a few League One games to get through, and of course, the last episode, if you haven't seen it already, there was a lot of drama on transfer deadline day, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go and check it out. But yeah, we've got a game in League One first, up against Nice, who are actually doing quite well after they've returned to the League One this season, after, of course, they were relegated in Season 1, but now they've come back, and yeah, they're up the table, to be fair, where they probably should be. So yeah, it's great to see them back and doing well. But yeah, then we have the Champions League round of 16 first leg. I won't reveal who it's against just yet. You have to continue watching the video to find out. But yeah, it's going to be a big one. So yeah, but as you can see on the screen right now, up against Nice, we'll have a look at their potential lineup that I could go with. Do I recognise anybody in there? Morgan Sanson, I recognise him. Of course, Bombito, we've looked at him, potentially signing him in the past, but never got over the line. Parisi, I recognise him from the Fiorentina career mode I did on FC25. So yeah, that was a... yeah, if you haven't seen that Fiorentina career mode, definitely go and check that out as well. I've really missed that series, to be fair. But yeah, but looking at the team we could potentially go with here, of course, Coughlin now has the captain's armband after the departure of Tyler Morton. So yeah, and yeah, at the end of the last episode, he was on fire, so hopefully he can continue that today. Yeah, we might as well just go full strength here. Get this, get the 3 points here in League One, which is obviously what we desperately need because we're kind of getting to the crunch part of the season now. So yeah, get the 3 points and let's see how far we can go from here. Here we are, the scene is set as we take on Nice away from home here. We're playing in the snow, actually, so yeah, that's going to be very interesting. I like that ball, the full-on red and black ball. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're playing in the snow here in Nice, so yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how we get on in the snow. Can't really recall how many times we've played in the snow in well, in this career mode series. Although, to be fair, in FC26 as a whole, can't really recall many times we've played in the snow, even when we were doing the Barca career mode. Here's Sabari eating a test, trying to get a good start here. Diao, you're not going to have the shot from distance with his left foot, narrowly wide, unfortunately. But yeah, you know what? You're going to have a shot. First shot of the game, not too bad. I mean, of course, off target in the end, but yeah, you've always got to remind teams that you're there. You've always got to remind them that their right winger has grey hair. That's a bit bizarre. Wasn't Kefren Turam originally at Nice? So I believe he's up against his former club. So one of his former clubs. So this is going to be an interesting one for him. Very interesting one. They've signed Shelder up from Benfica, so that's a very good signing for Nice on their return to League One. Whipped in the cross. Yeah, with Simican, good stuff. Of course, he's had an exceptional time so far since we brought him in January. We can't get the ball, though. Big save, Razia. Of course, Cornet in the deeper midfield role continues to shine. Of course, I'm still gutted about losing Tyler Morton, but yeah, it can happen. Here's Cornet driving forward. Come on, Diao. I can see you making the run. There we go. Diao. We've scored the most goals in Liga, and I can see in the top left, we've scored 53 goals so far. We're looking to continue that here. Oh, nearly tried to play it. Well, Thuram nearly was able to play it in at Coughlin, but yeah, Nice's defence has been doing a good job so far. But here's Moffy. Got to be careful. We do not want to be going behind. Good tackle there from Lukeba. Him and Lukeba and Simikan really do complement each other so well. Here's Tell. Come on, Matthias Tell. In for Coughlin. What a good run. Coughlin in the box, gets the shot off, and he continues where he left off in the last episode. The new captain, Coughlin, 6 goals for him in League One so far this season. Tell with another assist. Coughlin is just on fire at the moment. Get him in on goal, and he is going to score. What a player Coughlin is proven to be at this moment in time. And yeah, Nice had themselves to blame there. Terrible defending. Coughlin 1v1 with the goalkeeper, composed finish into the top corner, and we take a nice lead here up against Nice. Let's keep this up. Chance here for Nice. Moffy, big save there, Razia. Even though we have improved defensively, there are still times where obviously Razia is going to get tested, and he's still proven to be the top quality keeper that he is. Here's Diao into Tell, trying to get on another counter-attack here. Diao, back for Tell. The attack's linking up so nicely. Tell. Oh, I should have laid it off for Thuram. He was in a very good position there. Bit selfish from me, I have to admit. I thought maybe I could just go all the way with Tell. And now Nice are on the counter-attack, shoulder up. Oh, they ran into each other, the Nice players, but still alive for them. Yeah, I don't like how our defence can get so exposed at times, but... and of course, when we play against, in our Champions League round 16, tie, yeah, we can't be Can't be affording to be so open at the back. We might be able to get away with it in League One, but in Champions League, we definitely cannot be getting away with being so open. Now they're on the attack again, Nice. Good interception there from Dest. He has been able to keep the ball, though. This time he does. Right, Chile. Oh, and again, my PC decides to tell me that it needs updating. Absolutely fantastic. Ugh. Like, honestly, the constant freezing. I mean, it doesn't happen for you guys, but it happens for me where my PC just, like, on my screen, it just goes to black and then it takes me back to my desktop. Yeah, it's super annoying, but what a ball from Tell. Oh, Diao was offside in the end, unfortunately. It was a very good ball as well, but anyway, half-time here. We take a 1-0 lead here up against Nice. Catherine continuing to score the goals. Hopefully, we can keep this up in the second half. Maybe tighten up a bit at the back. That's my only complaint. So far, we haven't been exactly top-notch defensively. So tighten up at the back. Maybe get another goal or two. And we'll get the 3 points. A bit of a quiet second half so far, guys. But it's Zabari trying to make a chance. Into Catherine, can he get another goal? Penref! I was going to say, if he hadn't give the penalty there, I would have been absolutely fuming. Clear foul on Catherine behind Catherine. Absolutely shocking challenge. Clear foul. And a clear penalty here. So, right, Matthias Tell steps over the penalty. We know how good he is from the penalty spot. Matthias Tell sends the keeper the wrong way. Slots it into the back of the net. And we now take a 2-goal lead here up against Nice. Tell goes over the celebrator. I don't know what that celebration's about. But it doesn't matter. 12 goals for him in Ligue 1 this season so far. Very composed penalty. He is definitely our best penalty taker. Sends the keeper the wrong way, like I already mentioned. You know what? I'll bring on Fresneda. I want us to use Fresneda in game. So yeah, he's going to come on for Dest. Again, clinical finish from Tell from the penalty spot. Keeper stood no chance being sent the wrong way. Honestly, the attack is just absolutely unreal. But I honestly thought the referee wasn't going to give the penalty there. It was a clear foul on Catherine in the box, but whatever. At least he gave it in the end. And yeah, Catherine technically has an assist, so to speak, but obviously I wouldn't really count it as an assist personally, but we'll see what the stat makers make of it. But yeah, Fresneda now on for Serginho Dest. He's already making a run. Go on. He's loving to get forward. Oh, thought maybe I could play it into the box for Tell, but unfortunately not this time. But yeah, we're looking good for the 3 points here. Let's just make sure we say it out. Nice coming forward. Oh my days, who is this? Just managed to run for our entire defence like it wasn't even there. Thankfully, we managed to keep the clean sheet thanks to Rosea. Ansu Fati's going to come on for the final stages here from Matthias Tell. Want to make sure our key players are fit ahead of the Champions League returning. Quetas came on as well, as did I forgot who else came on. Miguel Rodriguez, he came on for Diao. We're just going to say out the final few stages of this match here. Ideally keep the clean sheet. That would be nice if we can. But go Carlos! The clean sheet's gone. Of course we were going to lose the clean sheet. Yeah, we haven't been the best defensively this game, I'm not going to lie. So Carlos pulls one back for Nice right at the death. They'll be maybe thinking they could get time for an equaliser, but nope, we're not going to let them. Catherine, right next to the corner flag. And play it centrally for Thuram. Thuram into the box for Miguel Rodriguez. Over the Lucas Paqueta. Right, this is good. We're just holding up the ball. Don't have to force anything. It's literally just keep what we have. Yeah, even if Nice get the ball now, it's too late. Thuram! Referee! Surely that's another penalty, or at least a free kick. It was inside the D, so I'm pretty sure that's a free kick. Yeah, free kick here. Oh, can Catherine score a free kick? I don't really score that many free kicks, to be fair, but can it be done? Let's wait and see. Pretty much the last kick of the game. Catherine has the shot. Oh, Catherine! What a finish from him. Free kick specialist Catherine from the free kick for the last kick of the game. What a finish. 3-1 win in the end. That's the first free kick I have scored in quite some time as well. But yeah, what a finish from Catherine. He is a man reborn with that captain's armband. Let's just have another look at this free kick. Oh, the power he gets in it, and then it just goes over the wall. Keeper stood no chance. What a finish from Catherine. Like I said already, he's a man reborn with that captain's armband. He genuinely is. And that is the first free kick I have scored. Yeah, I already mentioned it's the first free kick I've scored in, I can't remember the last free kick I scored. Pretty much the last kick of the game. The full-time whistle blows. Coughlin with 2 goals to his name once again. He is on absolute fire. And we get another 3 points in League One, which of course can help us go a long way to retaining our title as the best team in France. But yep, let's head into the Champions League round of 16. And you guys will finally find out who we're going to be up against. But yeah, before that first leg, guys, we do have a quick sim game here up against Strasbourg, as you can see on the screen. We do have another scout report from our Argentinian youth scout, but yeah, again, nothing special from the youth scout. Like, he's 5-star judgment as well, and he's given us absolute crap. Like, bro, I'm gonna sack you at this point if you keep this up. But yeah, up against Strasbourg here, of course, like I mentioned, it's gonna be a quick sim game here, so I am going to rotate the squad slightly. So Benzema, going to rest up all our players ahead of that Champions League game. Yeah, I'm still not going to reveal it yet, guys. You have to wait until after this simulated match because, yeah, it's a big one. That's all I'm going to say. Paqueta comes in, Miguel Rodriguez, Fresneda, Beidou, Can Voigt, Dennis Serkin, Andre Onana. Pretty much changed the whole start 11. Nate Cartier can come onto the bench. German can come on to the bench as well. De Carvalho. Yeah, oh, I did want to start Himbert, to be fair, but nah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, I want to rest Coughlin, though. I do want to rest Coughlin, so you know what? I'm going to take the Reyes, the other centre-back. Right, that's the team we'll go with here. The sim against Strasbourg. Surely it's enough for 3 points. Come on, boys. 2-2 draw. You know what? At least we didn't lose, so at least there's that. Benzema and Lucas Paqueta score, so we get a point. So it's better than losing, isn't it? It is much better than losing. But yeah, I can confirm now, guys, that the team we're up against, safe to say we've already played them so far in this Cream Mode series, and now we want to be getting revenge on them. Real Madrid. And of course, we're going to be up against Endrick as well, who we had in Season 1. So, yeah. As long as Endrick doesn't score, I'm happy. But obviously, we want our revenge here against Real Madrid after they absolutely destroyed us last season in the competition. Of course, last season in Champions League, we were absolutely shocking. So, yeah, we definitely want revenge here on Mikel Arteta's Real Madrid, which seems a bit weird to say, but hey-ho. Looking at their potential lineup, Mbappe is in there. Endrick could apparently start. If he does, I'll cry. Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Valverde. It is still a pretty strong Real Madrid team, so you can see. They've obviously had to go through the playoffs, though, so yeah, it's not very great for them. Tchouameni's in there, Camavinga. I did actually look at Tchouameni when I was looking at who to replace Tyler Morton with. I was looking at Tchouameni, but I decided to go with Kefren Turan. So yeah, that will, I guess, through this match, we'll now know whether that decision was the right one or not. But yeah, it's a very strong Real Madrid team, but unlike last season, we're much stronger ourselves. So yeah, heading to the Bernabeu for this first leg, go full strength, that's all I can say. Realistically, is Benzema fit for this game? He's not. I mean, to be fair, I would like to give him a reunion against, obviously, his former team, where he probably did the best things for. So, maybe the second leg. We'll do that in the second leg. But yeah, this is the 11 we're going to go with here, up against Real Madrid. Let's get our revenge. And here we are, the big one. The scene is set at the Bernabeu as we take on Real Madrid in the Champions League round of 16. I still wish away goals were a thing at this point. Of course, if we had away goals and we do score here, it would have been ideal. But yeah, looking at Real Madrid's team, yeah, I can see a few. Oh, Endrick is starting. Oh, Endrick, why? Don't haunt me, please. Don't haunt me. If it was up to me, we would have kept you, but yeah, it wouldn't have made sense at the time to have kept him. Correas, he's going to have a good... Well, Diaw's going to have a good battle up against Correas. Mbappe is on the left at the moment. Maybe he's just drifted over there for the time being. But yeah, I've already mentioned that we are a much better team than what we were last season when we came here. Of course, that was in the second leg at the time. Here's Svensson. Dinked into Tell. Go on, he's ahead of Rudiger. What a finish from Matthias Tell. Puts it past Courtois. He got the think on his feet there, Tell. But hey, he managed to get the finish off, and that's all that matters. 11 goals for him in the Champions League this season. This has been his competition. Svensson with the assist as well. And what a perfect start this is. In the first leg away at the Bernabeu. Little dink. I thought Rudiger would get there, but no, Tell wanted the ball more. Courtois tried to dive out to try and put Tell off, but it didn't matter in the end. Clinical finish from Tell, and we take an early lead here at the Bernabeu. Mikel Arteta is probably going to be crying. Tell putting it in behind for Diao. He's gotten ahead of Correas. Diao trying to make something happen for himself. Rudiger's having a mare. Diao! What a finish from Diao! Real Madrid look like an absolute shambles at the back. And Diao now gets himself a goal at the Bernabeu. Of course, former Real Betis player. He knows what it's like to play against Spanish teams. Oh, Diao. Tell with an assist as well. Real Madrid's left-hand side looks very, very shaky. Correas is having a tough time dealing with Diao, and Rudiger at fault for both of our goals. He's been absolutely shocking in their defence. Courtois can't do anything about that one either. Yeah, we're 2-0 now, 20 minutes in. Yeah, I said we were a much better team than last season, and now Real Madrid are getting shown exactly that. Here's Jude Bellingham. We can definitely still concede, though. We can't take it too easy, because you always know that Real Madrid in the Champions League, they always seem to find a way to turn around the odds, even despite them looking down and out. There's Svensson, Coughlin. We're getting a lot of chances here. We know Trent can't defend, so it opens up a lot for Svensson. Go on, Svensson. Get the shot off. Ah, Trent managed to recover. For the first time ever, Trent actually managed to recover for defending. That's the first. Here's Diao. Of course, Serginho Dest, former Barcelona player. Yeah, imagine he'll be not getting a nice reception. Oh, Courtois to pour for a good save there to deny Zabari. Yeah, I imagine Dest isn't going to be getting a very nicest of welcomes. Of course, former Barcelona player. Zabari in a Coughlin. He's been in good form recently. Coughlin has the shot. Oh, narrowly wide. Real Madrid look an absolute mess at the minute, and we've got to keep capitalising on it. Dest now into the box, tries to lure across to Tell. Oh, it's just behind him. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But yeah, we've kept Mbappe quiet. He's been absolutely pocketed by Lukeba and Simikan. Yeah, we are absolutely pocketing their attack. Diao again, now into Dest. Seems to be our right-hand side is enjoying a lot of the ball at the minute. Diao into the box. Squared. Oh, he ran into the ball out of play. That is very unfortunate. Thought we managed to keep it in, but nope, unfortunately not. He ran the ball out of play. Here's Zabari. Yeah, we've got Real Madrid on the ropes. They are there for the taking. I can see now why they were in the playoff round, because, yeah, they look a bit shocking defensively. Zabari in the Dest. Come on, we can make it 3-0 before half-time. That'd be huge. Diao or Rudiger. You get bailed out by Militao there, but it doesn't matter. Half-time here, a 2-0 lead in this first leg at the Bernabeu. We really have been the better team, and Real Madrid, they've got a lot to answer for. Here we are in the second half. Cornier getting into the box. Of course, he can make things happen. Oh, nearly fell for Thuram Tchouameni's interception there. Come on, Simikan, you can get that. Nice. Yeah, Real Madrid still haven't came out very well. Mikel Arteta, maybe he's doing a sabotage job at Real Madrid. Of course, Arteta came through La Masia, so maybe he's just doing a sabotaging job over at Real Madrid. Who knows? Here's Zabari. Dest, look at the space for him. Correas is having a very difficult time trying to deal with Dest and Diao. Dest whips it in for Kefren Thuram, but too many. Too many wins the header, but still alive here. Coughlin against his French compatriot Tchouameni. He's done well now on the counter-attack Real Madrid, but Endrick, they feel a bit too slow, Real Madrid, despite the fact that they have so much pace in their attack. Here's Mbappe. He's dropped deep. That's probably a good thing for us. Jude Bellingham getting in the box. Oh, I just had a feeling that we're going to score, and they do exactly that. Jude Bellingham pulls one back for Real Madrid here. That is very unfortunate. Right, we need to make a sub. I feel like getting a bit fatigued. I'm going to bring on Lucas Paqueta for Zabari, just to give us a bit more fresh legs in the midfield. But yeah, that is so unfortunate to concede right there. 65 minutes in. I did say earlier that, yeah, Real Madrid, they always seem to find a way in the Champions League, even when they look down and out. Are they going to do the same here? Hopefully not, but I guess time will tell. And then, speaking of that, Jude Bellingham's got all this space on the right-hand side. We've got to be careful here. We do not want to be giving away our lead. Because, yeah, we worked so hard for it, and we were the much better team in the first half. And now Kylian Mbappe in on goal. What a save from Razia. Right, we need to wake up. It's crossed back in. Get away, Dest. Thank you. Oh, God, we need to wake up. It's not been a very good second half, to be brutally honest. We can't move up against it. But we're on the counter-attack. Lucas Paqueta, the space opening up. Finds Kaplan. You know he's been in good form recently. Kaplan in the box. Oh, couldn't get the shot off in time. Militao. Oh, it allowed Militao to recover. But we've still got the ball. Diao. Paqueta again. In the two-ram. Go on. Kaplan! Oh, he scored, but he's offside. It was a very good finish as well, but unfortunately, he just couldn't hold his run. Right, let's just try and stay out the rest of this first leg and take a lead back to France. In the dying stages of the first leg now, Miguel Rodriguez in the box for Diao is now gone up front. Diao! His shot gets blocked, but I've got ourselves a corner, we're due. Well, okay, that's good. We're still holding on to this slender lead here at the Bernabeu. Miguel Rodriguez, he came on for Tell. Decided to try Diao up front, see how he got on. Miguel Rodriguez dinks it in the box as Simigan, but headed away only as far as Lukeba. Oh, I would really love a 2-goal advantage, but of course, any sort of advantage of taking the second leg against Real Madrid would be huge. Kaplan tries to find Tolisso, he does. Miguel Rodriguez, oh, it's a bit of a scramble. Oh, Paqueta 1v1. What a finish from Paqueta. Finds the top corner. And off the bench, Lucas Paqueta restores our 2-goal lead to take back to France. Absolutely huge here. Revenge is done in this half-time of the first leg. Absolutely huge stuff here. Jude Bellingham is fuming. You love to see it. And yeah, I thought the chance was gone there when Dean Howson put the tackle in, but no. Forced to Paqueta again beautifully. 1v1 against Courtois. The composure on the finish is absolutely superb. And we take a 2-goal lead, hitting at that second leg where we'll be at home. And that will be in the next episode, guys. So don't you worry about that. It's going to be a big one. But yeah, 3-1 full-time result here in this first leg. What a performance we're putting at the Bernabeu. It looked a bit sketchy when Jude Bellingham had scored. It was getting a bit nervy, but here, we managed to restore our 2-goal advantage in the end, and we were, overall, I'd say we were by far the better team. Rudiger had an absolute stinker for Madrid, and here we'll take that. But that man there, Matthias Tell, continuing to shine in the biggest of moments, and long may that continue. And yep, a 2-goal lead heading to the second leg at home. I'll take that. But yeah, final game of the episode, guys, is we take on Stade Brestois here in Ligue 1. Of course, going to be simulated. Again, we're going to be rotating. You know what? I'm going to put Ansu Fati up front for this one. Himbert, where's Himbert? There he is. Himbert can go on the left. We'll put in Tolisso, Tesman. Of course, just rotating the whole team. I mean, it makes sense. Paqueta probably deserves to start after that in the next episode against the second leg against Real Madrid. So you know what? I'm going to leave Zabari in there. Miguel Rodriguez, Fresneda, Beidou, Canvoit, Dennis Serkin, Andre Onana again. Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably a bit risky doing this in Ligue 1, but because obviously we don't exactly have a massive lead at the top, but yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice Ligue 1. We've already won that. Our main focus should really be the Champions League, in my opinion. Right, Di Carvalho can come, Nate Cartier, German. Pretty much just giving all the players, key players, as much rest as possible. I don't really want to be taking Kaplan again, so yeah, he can get another bit of rest. Right, this team should be enough to beat Stade Brestois here. The Blues. Absolutely fantastic. Diao got us a consolation in the end, but I mean, at least it means Ligue 1's going to be exciting, doesn't it? But yeah, second leg against Real Madrid, that'll be in the next episode, guys. But in terms of where we're at in Ligue 1, oh, few interesting ties here. For Dortmund, Man United's 3-3. That's very interesting. Of course, Sulic will be up against Eden Heaven there. Bayern Munich, Leipzig, 1-1. Juventus lead against Liverpool. Arsenal, Porto's 2s each. AC Milan, Roma, 2-1 at AC Milan. Atletico Madrid have a slender lead against Fenerbahce. PSG are playing Marseille in the Champions League. Wow. That's interesting. But yeah, looking at the Ligue 1 table, we only lead by a point. Wow. We only have a 1-point lead of Marseille and PSG. This Ligue 1 title race is going to go right down to the wire. I just have that feeling that it is going to go all the way down to the wire. And it is a three-horse race. Monaco have fell off a bit, so yeah, it is a three-horse race between us, Marseille, and PSG, as it always seems to have been in this career mode series so far. But yeah, that is where we're going to be leaving this episode for today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one, where we take on Real Madrid in the second leg of the round of 16. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get through to the quarterfinals.